Freestyle.
Yes, sir.
I like freestyling.
Well, we finally got this man on record, on tape.
He
Right.
bamboozled me today.
Yeah, because like I feel like I'm one of those people back in high school. When I'm trying to be like, hey, you got maybe we'll go out to get something to eat or something, and you're like, nah, I gotta wash my hair, right? So here I am chasing you around, saying, hey, like congratulations, brother, I heard you capped, by the way. And let's celebrate you. Let's get you on an episode. And you're like, nah, you know what? I got this hair thing with my ear. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe in like 3 years.
That's a lie. It's a lie. I said, maybe in a week. Christmas came. You forgot about me. You had to come to the office to get me in a corner.
I mean, I have to do it one way or another, right?
We're gonna have to run it back because, like I just mentioned, I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. I don't really appreciate you getting me on today with no cut. I'm looking a little long right here.
A little scrappy.
A little extra grays, whites coming out. Not many in the head, but
but you still looking fresh, brother.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Likewise, man.
Well, I try.
How you doing? All
right. The flu season has been particularly unkind.
Always.
But you know what? The way things are unraveling in the economy and the markets, you know what? I'm thinking things are looking hopeful. And you pulled cap. Well, not in the colloquial term of these days, but you hit metrics. You hit benchmarks in a tough market, mind you.
Yeah.
So kudos to that.
Thank you. I'm happy. It was something. It was a personal.
Yeah.
It was a personal goal. Not so much just to know I did it.
That's fair.
You always want to, shoot for a level of production.
Mm-hmm. And they get me nervous because after you had that listing with the multifamily, right, and there was like odd silence, and I think majority was because I was in the office, right, so like I discount that way, but I was expecting, I was like I should be hearing capping bells soon, and I was like it was a little quiet, and I'm like this dude, I know this dude didn't quit. Right? And there's no like that person at that time when I see you in the office, there's no like half in, half out feel. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? There was like no, I'm in this, like you're schmoozing.
Absolutely.
So I'm like,
always schmoozing.
So I'm like, something's up. And I see this man's face pop up and hit 100% cap, and I'm like, that's what I'm talking about, dude. Let's go.
Yeah, that deal that was a strong one. So that thank God for that because that's the one that brought me over the threshold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff, man. I mean, so like how what is that transition feeling like now? I mean, is it because when you first started, I'm imagining there was like a whirlwind of like I don't know what the hell I'm doing, right? But now you got enough deals under your belt. I mean, not that you did like you're not saying I did 1,000 deals, but it's enough for you to know what you're doing.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I kind of knew what I was doing in the beginning. I mean, you never truly know in the beginning, but I think I knew more than the average newcomer just because I was a little older.
I don't understand that much. Yeah.
But the transition, basically, me personally, I never want to move backwards. I always want to move forwards.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, once you cap, but now it's just about, maintaining that.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to be a capper and then
sit in your laurels and be like, I capped 5 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. And then not be now, it's like the NBA or any sports. You make the All-Star team. Mm-hmm. You want to keep making you want to be a perennial All-Star, right?
Of course.
You don't want to just, hey, I made the All-Star team that one time 4 years ago, and it's like, yeah, but where are you now? So that's my personal goal, purely for my own. Because if you do that, obviously that means if you have that consistency, then you're being productive,
right? And it's not a fluke.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm not saying that you have to cap to be productive. There are a lot of people that maybe just fall short of capping. It doesn't mean they're not productive.
No, of course. But and for me, it's still a standard, right? And look, even if we didn't have this thing that was a cap after closing X amount of deals and whatever, I'm sure there's, if this is something that you're really truly treating as a business, right? There's a certain level of like, okay, where were my numbers at this year? What level of business did I?
Absolutely.
Right. And just because you don't have a storefront doesn't mean that you got bills to pay.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, so this is my prediction, right? Carl, our man Carl over there in the corner, right? We did have a prediction that his year one was going to be cap status, Right.
And we were right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We were
Mm-hmm.
right.
And my feel based off of so my other job, I have to sit there, look at the markets and
Mhm.
economy and all this. With that said, my suspicion is that your cap plaque is going to be coming faster because I know how you work.
That's what I want. You know, this one, it basically took the whole year. I think like 9 months in, 10 months in.
But also think about the other way, right? If you have, and this is like I guess how I personally gauge where your maturity is in terms of your book of business, right? When you first start, you gotta really grind to find new business, any business, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then as you transition into like a mature book of business, I would argue majority of it is going to be referrals.
Yeah,
right.
That's the hope.
Right. And I think with your personality, the way you grind, right, the consistency in which you grind, and the fact that you already hit that, at least the bare bones of excellence for me, right?
Yeah.
Then it's just can you repeat and then stack on the referrals.
Yeah, without a doubt. And I think like the first, year or so is really when you're gonna plant those. Those are the first seeds you're planting in this new field.
Of course.
So second year, you're really
that harvest is coming.
That harvest is coming, or it should be coming.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And that's I would agree with that. I mean, I already have 2 people that I helped last year, one sell, one buy, and now another. They're both looking to sell soon. So I'm pretty confident they'll be calling me.
Okay.
Nothing's guaranteed, but I'm
You got a
pretty.
good feeling?
Yeah. I mean, they've told me so. So
Well, I'm gonna put this out there. If for whatever reason you cannot get along with this, Alex, there is a very good chance you're not going to get along with this,
that's
Alex.
a you
But
problem. That's a you problem.
but call me anyway.
Absolutely. There's always someone for everybody. Like not everybody's gonna love me.
Yeah, but you know what? Like for me, it's one of those things where as you get older, you have a group of friends, and like now I'm at a point where I'm comfortable if my boy's like, yo, he's a good guy, like because I know right by association.
Yeah.
So if one of my dudes are like, nah, like you don't want no part of him, right? For me, I'm good with that because I know if you don't like him, I'm not gonna like him. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm
for me,
not good with that. I'm rolling up on that dude's house. If one of my friends says he's not good, like
yo,
we got problems, bro. I'm knocking. I want to talk to you. You know what I mean? You can tell me I'm an a-hole to my face.
Yeah.
But no. You're gonna lie to other people. Because I have many friends that are I'm still gonna lie for you. You know what I mean?
you know what? That you have the 3 a.m. friends.
No, but I hear you though. If
So Alex P is gonna be the 3 a.m. friend, and for those who don't know, for me, the 3 a.m. friend is like
you can call me at 3 a.m. in the morning,
and you're ready to like. It's not like, oh, we're going to drink. It's like, all right, we're burying a body. So like you're already strapped up. You're ready to go. Let's go.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't gonna go with accomplice to murder and cover. I was gonna say like maybe you have a flat tire on the BQE. But if you want to go there, okay, I'm not going to, we're being recorded right now, so I would never.
Hypothetically, and for fun, for entertainment purposes only.
Black gloves and a shovel in my trunk, Alex. Nah.
I'm going to move my shovel.
You need the collapsible one.
Yeah. Right? I mean, because it's easier to transport.
And you got to have it with other tools, so it's
just in case.
I'm building a shed in my backyard.
I mean, and you know what?
You can't just have a shovel.
But it makes sense as a realtor, right? You got contractor bags, you got nitro gloves, you got a shovel just in case.
We're putting the signs in. I put my own signs.
Exactly.
Shovel. I got the pick thing.
And we got the metal spike.
Yeah. But if you call me at 3 a.m, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna pick you up. I'm gonna help you out, but I am gonna be like, are you effing serious right now, bro? I gotta leave my house at 3 a.m. I'm gonna let you hear it, but I'll do it on the way.
But that's like a true New Yorker thing.
Yeah, like I don't gotta be happy about it. I'm gonna do it, but I don't gotta do it smile on my face. Mm-hmm. First, I'm stopping to get some coffee. Mm-hmm. I don't care if you're cold. Give me 15 minutes. You know what I mean? I'm gonna stop at 7-Eleven, get a coffee, and I'll be on my way, man.
Yeah. And this is why I think. Like when so full disclosure, we were thinking about moving down south, right? And when I talked to my wife, it was one of those things of like, you know what? I still can't let go of the idea that New Yorkers are kind. We're not nice. We're not nice people. We're kind.
No, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's one of those, and she's like, I don't understand. Like, let's go to California. And you know what? For those who don't fit the description, my bad. Sorry, right? But it's like, oh, I got a flat tire. Oh, that sucks. That's a shame. Well,
Good luck.
Good luck,
with that.
right?
Good luck
yeah.
with that.
And over here, like, what are you student? Like, you
Yeah,
can't change
yeah.
your tire. Come on, move over. Like,
Come on, bro.
right? We'll curse, we'll bitch, we'll moan, but we'll get it done. We'll help you.
Yeah.
We're just gonna be a jerk about it while we do it.
I've heard that. I've seen the discussion on social media. Yeah, people like out west, they are nice but not kind.
Mm-hmm.
A New Yorker will help you, curse you out while he's doing it, but he will ultimately help you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't do this shit again, all right, man? Like, what are you doing?
What are you doing here?
What are you doing? You know how to park? You know how to park? What are you doing? Come on. Come on.
I've done that too. Where, like, like, especially parallel parking. It's like, an elderly lady, and I don't think it was her car. I guess she was borrowing. I legit watched it for 20 minutes. 20 minutes, just back and forth, pulling out, back and forth. And like, she looks at me like helpless. I'm holding my kid. So I'm like, I'm not trying to hurt. Like, I bet she goes, "I'm sorry, young man. Do you mind if you park my car?" I'm like,
you weren't trying to park though.
No,
you weren't in a car.
No. I was on the sidewalk. And I'm like, I'm with my kid. I'm sitting. I'm like, are you serious? Like, yeah, I'll help you, but I mean,
hold my baby.
Yeah, it's like, well, I'm gonna have to put my kid in your car.
Yeah, I'm not letting you hold the baby.
Yeah, like, I don't know you from Adam, right? So
I might drop the baby.
Yeah, I'm pulling it. I'm like, ma'am, next time, do yourself a favor, right? If you're having a problem, if you know you can't parallel park, this is Brooklyn. There's a lot right down the street. It's $20. Okay, I'm not trying to be rude, right? You remind me of my mother, and I just mean this with love. This looks like an expensive car, and you can't park. Okay, there's a lot down the street. $20. You could park there all day. Okay, well, just so you know, for future reference, right? And she's like, "Oh, it's okay."
Never attempted to parallel park ever again. Wow. You gave her a compliment. She saw you in her nightmares.
I mean, look, honestly, if it was like a 2000 Nissan Altima, I'm like, whatever. Yeah. But it looked like a nice Beamer. Like, you know what I'm saying? It looked like it was a healthy six.
Yeah, you might as well put it in there.
Yeah, so I'm like, look, I'm trying to do you a favor.
Scratch up your rims.
Yeah, you scrape up the car, get the profiles on there. You don't want that, So look, I'm just trying to be helpful, right? Just I might have worded it more gently, I guess.
Maybe you
did, but I didn't yell at her.
You know. I've helped one or two people park their car. Granted, I was in my car, and I was like, you know what? If I sit here any longer, I'm never gonna get this spot. So let me just help you, like,
so I could go about my day.
Annoyed, pissed off, but yet helpful way. Like, yeah, I was a little selfish. Like, I need the spot, man. I need the spot. Like, 9 tries. Like, you're not doing it. You're not doing it. You're cutting too early.
Mm-hmm.
Every time.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing the same thing over and over. Let me just do it for you. Because New Yorkers are like, you know what? We got places to be. We got shit to do.
Yeah.
I will do it for you. You're happy. I'm happy. It's a transaction, and we're good.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
And this is where I always say that I could usually figure out whether you're from the city or not based on the way you park. Generally, and look, it's not all the time.
Yeah.
Right? So for
instance, yes and no.
If you can't, and let's say let's discount the one where you have like 3 inches of your life on either side. That it's tough whoever you are. But if you got a good couple feet, like leeway on both ends, and you're sitting there for more than 5 minutes, I'm sorry, you're either from Long Island, you're from Jersey, or Staten Island.
Wow. First of all,
I'm just saying,
my Jersey fan would take offense to that because they'd be like, but we're not going to get in there.
But am I wrong? Am I wrong?
I mean, listen, I'm going through a Rolodex right now of people I know that can't park for shit, and they're definitely native New Yorkers. So,
really?
Absolutely. I mean, look, man, 12 million people. There are going to be some morons.
No,
there are going to be some bad parkers, bad drivers. I mean, okay, I understand your. They say if you can drive in Manhattan, you can drive anywhere, and like I hold that to be true.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you live in Kansas, throw that driver in Manhattan, they're like, ah. You know what I mean? Where someone who's driven to Manhattan,
that's true,
going to Canton, no problem.
Yeah.
But there are people in Manhattan every day. And it's like, what are you doing here? Why are you driving? You were born and raised here, but you don't belong here.
I
You
agree.
know what I mean?
Okay.
It's a city of wolves, and there are a lot of sheep.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep. I mean, this is.
Sitting in this parking lot, bro. I mean, I sit out there all day.
Oh yeah.
I say, going to a straightforward spot.
Yeah.
Took me 4 tries, man.
That is fair. I mean, like, what 3 months ago, we got sideswiped, and it was my wife and my mother-in-law in the car, and this other person was like, "Oh, I never get into accidents." My wife, she goes, then why is your whole car on all four sides?
Yeah.
Trashed, right?
Destroyed.
Like it looks like a demolition. You never hit anyone.
Yeah.
So they explain, like they call the cops and you have to make report. And she goes, "Excuse me, officer. I never get into accidents." The guy looks at the car and goes, "Yeah, I'm sure."
Well, accidents get into you.
Yeah.
I mean that.
So I mean, all right, fine, right? But like, okay, so you are in Jersey, and still,
Whoa, don't be giving out my government.
yeah. So you were Queens ish. Now you're Queens adjacent, we'll say.
I'm always Queens, baby. Always Queens.
But there's no
it's in
thought.
The bones.
It's in the bones, in the blood, it's in the DNA.
Yes. My wife took me to the dark side when we died.
And you know, honestly speaking, you could have gotten your Jersey license or Connecticut license or whatever, and you just or you could happen in any of the boroughs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, and yet you still chose to fully operate in Queens.
Yeah.
Any particular reason?
Oh yeah, a lot of reasons. I mean, number one, like, and I think if we're talking real estate specifically, like, aren't you suited to do the best you can in the area where you have the most contacts? Real estate's about contacts, people right?
Mm-hmm.
If we're talking about nurturing relationships, there's no place on earth I have more relationships than Queens. The neighborhood I spent my whole life in.
Fair enough.
I know the owners of Robert's Deli, Amore Pizza, the nail salon where Foxy Nails, where I get my my manis and petties. You got to stay fresh. All right, there's nothing wrong with manis and petties, fellas.
Treat yourself.
Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. So obviously neighbors I've grown up with, people. I mean, all my referrals have been from people in this neighborhood I either grew up with or know me.
All right.
And reason number two, I know these neighborhoods like the back of my hand.
That's also true.
You tell me you want to be on the borderline of Flushing Bayside. You want to be near Auburndale. Oh, you want to be near Whitestone, close to you. You want to be in Bay Terrace. You want a condo. I know where the condos are. I know where the co-ops are. You know what I mean? I know where the bigger properties are. You want semi-detached. You want two families.
And that's a hack in itself. If you think about it, right?
Mean, honestly,
you save a lot of time. But that commute is
could I have stayed in Jersey? Yeah, but I don't. Could I learn the market? Yeah, but it's going to take me time. Nothing, no matter how much you're never going to learn the market better than living there and literally growing up on these streets
over the decades. Too.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Give me any neighborhood basically around here. I know exactly which street you're talking about. I'm like, oh, there's a supermarket on that corner. I know that. You know what I mean?
Hey,
there's a school 3 blocks away.
And you're liking the market still, no?
Yeah. And the last reason is if I was in Jersey full time, I'd have to be in Jersey full time, and then I would die. You know what I mean? So like,
that is
when I first moved to Jersey, I was very homesick and depressed. I'm like, where do I get a good Italian sandwich? Even though there's a lot of good Italians. Like,
I was gonna say.
Now I definitely first thing I did when I moved to Jersey was learn
all the spots.
All the spots. You know what I mean? So now it's good. Best of both worlds. I know spots in both places, but this gave me my Queens fix. My family still lives here. So when I come in every day, I'm like, I kind of never left home. I reside in Jersey, but I still live here in a way, So this is where my heart is.
So Mrs. Papa, I'm just going to let you know.
She knows.
The only reason your husband became a realtor so that he could crack in Queens.
She knows this. She tells me all the time, why don't you just get your license here? I'm like, yeah, but I'll still be an agent in NYC. You know what I mean?
Specifically in Queens.
I mean, it's a benefit for her. You know what I mean? Then she has to deal with me more.
Oh yeah.
I mean, she doesn't want that.
No.
You know what I mean?
I mean, at least my wife don't want me.
She's heard all this before. She's heard all this. She's like, I know. You can't get a falafel at 2 a.m. Or you know what I mean?
Hey, look, that's a serious
thing. Like, you were gonna go down south. What happens? You're down there for a few months. It's 1:30 a.m. I know you got the kiddies now, so it's not like you can just jump out.
I mean,
but isn't that like, if New York is anything, it's a city of convenience,
yes.
Right? I remember, like, it'll be 1:30 in the morning. Call my boy, yo.
You trying to eat?
I'm in the mood for Wohop. Wohop, jumping on the BQE, windows down, beautiful night. Hitting traffic on the BQE at 1:30 in the morning. That's another thing it's a city of. Traffic at any point.
Of course.
You're like, yo, why is it traffic?
Why doesn't it make sense?
Morning
on a Thursday.
On a Thursday, bro. What? You know what I mean? But whatever you like, that's the beauty about it. You know what I mean?
Oh, I haven't been in Mohawk in
I haven't been.
I heard it went down.
It definitely went
It-
down. COVID ruined it. Now they close at like 11 o'clock.
Yeah, I heard that.
I went to see a movie with my nephew. We went to Kips Bay. It was over at like 9. I was like, oh, we got enough time to. We get there at like 10:05. It's closed. I'm like, yo, what is
going on?
What is happening? What is happening?
As an institution.
If you can't walk into a Woe Hop at 3:15 a.m.
What is
to order, honey crispy beef and 4D chow fun and hot and sour soup and chicken wings, like
What's
what
going
is
on?
life? What is life?
I mean, for me, that's I don't know what you know what it is. Like the weird thing is, it's not like I've been to Woe Hop that often, but there's something about that news that like
Depressed me.
it hurts.
Yeah, it hurts.
It hurts.
And I haven't been to Woe Hop because like lower east, like lower Manhattan from Jersey that's a trek. From Queens to
It was
Canal, it's easy, but I'm not going down the whole west
on
side.
the off chance he decided to knuckle up and take the GW and his jam pack.
You know what I mean? Whatever, man. The tolls and then so but when I do want to go there and it's not open,
It's their problems, man.
brother's tight.
That's the end of an institution.
No. A lot of my favorite places that were open till 4 a.m.
I mean, that's the thing. Like when we had the conversation with you and Paul, and I was like, I blanked, and I'm like, I legit realized that I don't remember most of the spots I used to eat at, and I'm like, holy crap!
Yeah.
I'm like, I've gotten old.
Yeah,
But,
man.
What it is like I think that's the thing. Like when I was younger, I was always hopping around. What's the best food spot?
Yeah,
Now
absolutely. And you were younger, you didn't have kids. Like I'm not leaving my house at 1 a.m. with my boys. They we all have families, and we're not.
What if we do? It's like 3 blocks down, right? Like,
Yeah,
real
yeah,
quick,
yeah,
10 minutes, get it, come back.
Or it's a Friday night. You made plans.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But but it happens. It happens.
So I know I don't want to hold you up for too much longer.
I got nothing to do, man. I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah. You ready to go for like 3-hour bender?
You say I've been ducking you and dodging you, so I'm gonna give you what you want. I'm gonna give the people what they want.
Yeah, you a little extra bit.
I'm gonna get
Okay, so then what for this particular year, are you seeing any particular interesting moves in the market, or is it just usual fluxes in and out where same nonsense, just different nuances?
I kind of feel like it's always
the same thing, right?
The same nonsense, but it's always same town, new story, different. You know what I mean? But obviously, like everyone talks about rates,
Right.
And yeah, rates are
important,
very important. No, I mean they are obviously. When rates are 8% or 6%, you're going to see a lot of people that wanted to sell, but were holding off. They didn't like the prices their house would possibly get. Interest rates go down. Rule of thumb. Home prices come up. Now people that were kind of sitting on the fence,
right.
They realize they can get 70, 80, 90, 100,000 more for their property. Now that kind of spurs them on.
Right.
For the buyers, it's obviously cheaper to borrow money. So it spurs them on. Obviously, lower rates are always an advantage.
Right.
But
it's not going to be the whole story neither, though, right?
Yeah. I mean,
because like if you got, let's say it gets 3%, but the house that was 1.5 now becomes 2.6.
Yeah, and you have 40 buyers vying for that house.
Right. Now it's the conversation is different.
I mean, what was the problem when rates were 3%? If there was a problem, it was inventory, right? There was low inventory, massive amounts of buyers, bidding wars. You know what I mean? Houses going for 2, 3, 500,000. Overvalue, which also can create now an unstable market. So like you, as a professional and a good agent, you're always going to see shifts. Low rates, high rates, low inventory, plentiful inventory, buyer's market, seller's market, overvalued homes, undervalued homes. It's just your job as a professional and an expert to be able to wade through every situation. I mean, that's really what it is. I take whatever is out there. I can't change the market, so I got to work with what's out there.
And we forgot
and you adapt and you maneuver. And there are tough times and there are easier times. But I like to think that easy times make weaker agents. I mean, there's a saying like
good times.
Tough times create weak men, and then weak men create hard times.
Hard times create.
You know what I mean? So
I love that quote too.
Me too. And even though I never remember it fully, but it's the same for agents. Like during remember a few years ago, like you can go out there and get listings like, like that. But what did that do for like the growth of the agent?
Not much.
You know what I mean? A lot of those agents, when things got tough, a lot of those agents dropped out.
Yep.
Because it wasn't as easy
record
as
speed too.
It wasn't as easy as just plucking the lowest hanging fruit.
Oh yeah.
You know, like, oh, now I really gotta work for this. So, you know,
and I think that's what kind of feeds the beast, right? Because like even before that crazy run, you had a lot of agents assume that you get listings, they're fed to you, and you can make all this money. And COVID verified it for people who weren't ready.
Yes, absolutely.
And so if the burn rate is going to be 80-90% within 3 to 5 years for most agents, well, guess what? I gambled, and I'm pretty sure I'm right still, that the lion's share of that was sped up within the first like 3 months of when the market really just took a dump.
Yeah.
Right. And so, in some ways, is it a shame? Maybe. But on the other hand, you should have came correct.
Yeah. Right? I mean, I like going through the crucible.
I like you're in your stripes.
I like going through the crucible. I really believe, you know, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And if you can succeed in difficult times, when the easy times come, it's like you're coasting, man. You know what I mean? If you're used to driving 100 miles an hour and you can navigate, driving at 70 is like other people driving at 30. You know? So it's, you know,
that for me, that
I'm not scared of anything.
You were raised in an environment where you had real operators. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, because for me, it's like, what did you actually grow up looking at? Was it like, oh, you go with the easy win, or did you go with like, bust your
the easy win is weak.
Yeah, it doesn't help you any.
The easy win is weak. Like, I'll take it,
right? But I'm not gonna be happy with it. I mean, you get the 3 seconds of joy.
Like, let me add, like, you know, for anyone, like, someone just picks up the phone, calls you, hey, I have a house I'd like you to sell. Oh, amazing! You just called me.
I'll take it all day. Yeah.
You sit there. They're like, hey, man, whatever you want. You know, whatever you want. 5 apples, 6 whatever. Wow. Oh my God, that was so easy. That's great.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Right.
But how about the one that, like, you put in work? You called them, got them on the phone. They're like, oh, 20 agents have called me, but they stay on the phone with you for half an hour. Then you follow up with them. You call them again. Finally, like, you know what? Come over. You sit down. You have to crack them. You sit down for 2 hours. You get them. They're difficult to deal with. You know, they want it priced higher than you. They're just always on your case. They're always micromanaging. But you get it done and get it done well. Like, what's the one you're really gonna
the ladder
like put on your mantle?
Because I earned it. But like
this one right here showcased everything I am as an agent.
Because that puts me at boss status.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's don't get me wrong. Like, when I'm busy, I'm tired and exhausted. And when you get that easy, like, hey, I heard you could help me out. Can you get that? I don't care about listing. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'll take it, but then,
of course,
if I'm being honest,
all day I'll take it.
But then, like, if I'm being honest, and there's a little bit of like, and maybe I'm twisted for it, right? But there's a little bit of like, almost shame, a little bit, because like I didn't I didn't earn it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I know I did everything I did, and I earned it outright, like I earned the business, I earned that win. That's fine, right? But if it's just handed to me, I'll take it. I'm grateful for it. Don't get me wrong. I'm absolutely grateful. But there's a small part of me that feels almost fraudulent. I'm like, did I earn that?
Well, yeah, see that part. I was going to say, like, you can't necessarily say you didn't earn it because why'd that person call you? Maybe they saw you and it was a result of your marketing and you putting yourself out there. Right. Maybe they checked your production and they were like, you know, this guy's good. So you can't just say you didn't earn it. But in terms of the fraudulent, it's like theoretically, you want to be the toughest kid in the schoolyard, right? And, you know, you're going to feel good about fighting the guy that's 105 pounds, or you're going to feel good about finding the toughest, baddest mofo in the school and emerging victorious. And being like, you know, I didn't beat the weakling. I
took the hard thing.
I took the toughest challenge there was.
Yeah.
So if you want to talk to me about a fighter, you know, you're going to be proud of that. You know, like everyone said Mike Tyson beat bums. I mean, a lot of people said Mike Tyson beat bums, but and that's not his fault. He took on who was available.
Right.
You know what I mean? But Look at Muhammad Ali. He fought some, he consecutively fought some of the greatest fighters of all time.
Right.
He went through a crucible. So it's the same thing.
Fair enough.
You're gonna feel better when you really can look back and say, man, every skill I need as an agent was put to the test in this, and I did it.
Yeah.
If anyone was watching this scenario, they would say, wow, man, this guy from A to B to C to D, all the way down,
Battle tested.
He battle tested. So I enjoy that. I enjoy that. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I will gladly take people calling me all day. Call me, just call me up, say, hey, let me sign paperwork, make it easy. Like that's the dream. There's nothing wrong with that. I'd rather have more. I don't want to be tested every list. Let's just make it clear, okay? You can absolutely call me, and we will make it nice and easy.
So make sure you call Alex and be like, yo, this Carl dude said, this, that, and a third. I'm tired of hearing this Carl dude.
Yeah.
Can Alex help me out? Yes.
Like this guy, Carl Franklin, been calling me every day, 17 times a week. Another kid, Marios Malonis, calls me 4 times a day.
Like, what do you got, Alex P? I heard you're the man to talk to.
Yo, have you ever heard a story about this? No, I'm not even going to tell a story about this. Oh, yeah, that's it. That's him calling. He's calling the people, He's like, you hear that? Alex thinks you're an easy listing. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
You live in Brooklyn. Have you heard about this? This is, we're going to get into it. This is another episode.
Tomorrow.
But I recently was watching some documentaries, and there's this OG from Brooklyn. They called him CJ Smutley. CJ Smutley.
Do I want to know?
OG. Yeah, you do want to know. You do want to know. Trust me. And this is a whole other episode. We're not going to talk about CJ Smutley, but this is OG, BK, Don. We're not even. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Because I could get hurt. I could get hurt.
Well, I'm gonna have to get the digs on this. So
yeah, absolutely.
For those who need to reach out to you, where can they find you?
I mean, they can find me at Keller Williams Realty Landmark. Number 1, I'm always here. I'm a fixture.
Yes, sir.
They can find me and contact me on my email, lexp@kw.com. And of course, they can hit me on the mobile phone, as the Europeans say it, at 917-687-9041. You can send a smoke screen out like Batman. I'll come running, man.
Hey, there you go.
They can call you. You could refer me.
Hey.
Nah, but he's a realtor too, so don't call him.
Nah, look,
call him, or call me.
No, well, I want to keep it up front with you right now.
Yeah.
My retail side has been cut down, and so for me, I work with realtors that I know and trust.
I know.
So look, if business comes my way and your pipeline is available, guess what? Guess who's getting a call?
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, hey, I'm always here, man.
Right.
I would actually, anyone out there that needs any help buying, selling, investing, I'm here, man.
Let's go.
You'll be satisfied. You'll be happy.
Let's go. Thank you for your time. With that said,
you got it. I'll see you in 9 months. No.
Stop playing.
No. Whenever. 2 weeks from now. 3 weeks from now. Right?
Thank you.
Actually, you know what? I might need to do a redo tomorrow because I'm getting a cut tomorrow.
Let's do it again.
And I don't want people thinking that this is my cut. You know what I mean? Even though it's still
this is your end of week,
end of 2. It's been like 3 weeks. It's usually every 2 weeks.
But you've been busy. You know what I'm saying?
I was busy. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Of course, I'm always flying no matter what. You know what I mean?
And you got the moxie like that, dude. What are you gonna do?
Not like Carl. You know what I mean? Who's got just an amazing dome.
You got an amazing forehead.
It's amazing. It's amazing. I mean, this guy gets sponsored by creams, by like lotions, because he creams it up. You got a YouTube channel, Stay Smooth with Carl. Talks about real estate. And my man got a shirt. Yo, what is that? You got a shirt, dog? Wow. You see, I don't have a shirt. Going to family? Wow.
Okay, we're going to wrap this up. If you have any questions, come reach out. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.